Avid Chimers, it's your girl Bree Jones, and I'm back here with another Avid Chime. And guess what? I have two special guests. You might remember them, so let's see what happens. What's up, Avid Chimers? I told y'all I have two special guests. You probably remember them from last week. And today's topic is, should you date while you are in college? Alright, so I'll let them introduce themselves. Name, major.
I'm Chance again. I'm a junior political science major.
Hello people, I am KeShawn Harris, a senior public relations major.
Alright, and my name is Bree Jones, and I never told y'all, but I'm an international trade major with a minor in Spanish, okay? So the question is, should you date in college? First question is, have you dated someone while you are in college?
Yes. That's all I gotta say.
You sound like you're regretting this. Yes, I've dated someone while I was in college.
I've dated while I was in college.
Alright, so was that person at the same school? Were they in the same state, same country? How was that?
Well, she went to a different university here in Georgia, but she transferred here, so we ended up at the same school.
Mine went to a different university and transferred here, so.
Because we got the juice.
Oh. Okay, where that though? I came into college in a relationship, and that person went to a different school than I did, and they did not transfer here. But we ended up breaking it off, and then I've dated people while here.
That's interesting. Mine started before I got in college, and they transferred here, and let's just say it was really different, and that probably had something to do with why we broke up. There's other reasons why, but to start off as a long distance and then them being here, it's just, that's another conversation.
You got tired of in your face. Mine started off as an off. We went on and off, but we could handle the long distance. But when she transferred, it was all good.
Okay.
For a while.
So, and we're not saying any of this to be like, no, you shouldn't date, or yes, you should. We're just telling you our experiences of it. Everyone's different. Every relationship is different. So we're just, talking about our avid chime, okay? So, next question. What were the good parts about that person dating them while you were in college? Whether they were here or they were at a different school?
I say the good parts is that you did have someone that you could always go to. You always had somebody that kind of got you more than a lot of other people did. And yeah, when it gets cold, you always had somebody. Time to cuddle. Go ahead.
KeShawn?
I would say communicating with one another, because I love to talk to people, and I want someone on that level that can make me laugh. So yeah, I mean, someone who can carry on a conversation. That was the best part for me.
I think the best part for me was kind of like what Chance said, having someone right there, because when you have your rough days, it's like that person that you trust, that understands you probably the most out of anybody. So just having that person there. Now, the next question is, what are the bad parts? Okay, with me, considering that the person I was dating was not originally here, like we wouldn't get a chance to talk as much because we both had our own different schedules. So when they got here, we spent more time together. So those times when I wasn't around them, it kind of, I guess, put them out of paranoia, like, where is she at? What is she doing and stuff? When most of the time I was just in a meeting or something, or at an organization. So I almost feel like the trust factor was different when they got here versus when they weren't here.
That's a good point. I would say the bad parts, it wasn't bad. I would just say parts that were a little annoying, that when I would eat, she would eat. So I was always spending extra money.
Good boyfriend right there.
Yeah, I give good gifts. I spoil mine. But I don't think it was just bad. I think just the things that you have to know how to be together, but also have your separate lives, because you get annoyed of each other really easily. So you kind of have to have that balance, pretty much.
Yeah. So, can it be done? My bad. I think I should have finished and I missed the word.
So the bad part for me would be sort of jealousy, not towards another person, but necessarily towards the people in the relationship. So, for example, I am a very active person on campus, and I do a lot of things because I want to be president of the United States one day, and so I have to make sure that my resume is set. And the other person that I was in the relationship with were like, okay, well, you're doing too much for me. You're going to too many meetings. You're getting too many awards, and I don't have that, and you make me look bad. And so that was like the worst part in both of the relationships that I've been in since college.
Good point. Really good point. So can it be done? Is it possible to date someone while in college?
I think it's possible, but I think you should come into college and experience college first, and then kind of towards the ending, if it's someone that you really kind of connected with, or you guys feel like you have a good bond or relationship, then definitely go from there. But definitely experience it first, because if you come in with it, then it's kind of going, you're not gonna be able to experience how you want to, and then that's when trust and dishonesty, come into play. So definitely I say it can be done, just has to give it time first.
I definitely think it can be done, and he makes a really good point, because when you're coming from high school going into college, I guarantee you after the first semester you are not the same person that you were starting off. Like, you might have thought like, oh yeah, this is gonna be me. Like, I changed so much within a semester, so imagine how it was after my first year. Now when I got older, I did date someone else, but even that was difficult because they were in another part of their life. So it's that thing about communicating and understanding and talking to each other, because when you're not communicating, it leads to assumptions, it leads to like distrust, you don't trust each other anymore, stuff like that. So it definitely can be done, but communication is probably one of the biggest keys, letting the other person know what's going on, is this gonna work. And another thing is not dragging the person on when you realize maybe you're too busy for them, or maybe this isn't working out, or maybe they don't understand what it is that you're trying to do. They don't understand the work that you have to put in order to become the person that you want to be by the time that you graduate.
Reach.
Mine's not that long, but I will say date. There's a whole bunch of fish in the sea. Like, when you first come to college, you're like, oh my God. And so I strongly encourage you to date, have Netflix and chill days, go out on to places and just have fun with different people, so you can experience what you like and what you don't like. Because once you find out what you like and what you don't like, then it'll be easier for you to connect with someone and say, okay, look, this is what I stand for, this is what I'm not going to put up with. If you can come to an agreement with me on that, then I think we can move forward to a relationship.
All right, so the last question is, what is your advice for people dating in college? So adding on to what you just said, my advice is understand that you are both learning about yourself. You, like I just said, you're not going to be the same person you were before. So communicating to them and understanding also that you can outgrow people. Just because you dated them when you came into college doesn't necessarily mean, oh, we're going to be together to the end of college, because you both will change and develop, and some people stay together, some people don't, but you never know. But don't be so stuck on holding on to the past, because there's always going to be a future.
Good point. Well, I forgot what was the question. Sorry.
What advice would you give for people dating in college?
I guess advice that I would give is just, first, every situation is different, so you can't just base your situation off what we say or what you hear other people say. But definitely I say go with an open mind, and definitely have that talk between you two. Like, we are together now, but if one of us are trying to explore other things, or you feel like you are growing apart, just definitely communicate with that. Because like they said earlier, it's so many more, it's not saying date around a lot, but it's a lot more people that you can explore and see kind of, where you fit in. If you guys want to get back together after that, then definitely. If not, then you tried, no harm, no gain. No harm, no foul. That.
I'll say finally, trust. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of temptation in college, and you're gonna want to do a lot of things. But you have to remind yourself, oh, I'm in a relationship. I'm talking to someone, and even if you don't do certain things, or if you don't follow that certain person on Instagram, or you're playing the liking game on Instagram, just be mindful that you're talking to someone, and just be like, okay, whoa, I need to chill out, because that person that I'm with is watching this, and I want them to be able to trust me so that we can move forward in our relationship, because there's so many things out in the world, and there's so many people that want to see your relationship fail because something's not going right in their life. So I would just say trust each other.
All right, and the last thing I want to add on to this is understanding that just because you see a picture on Instagram doesn't mean that everything is perfect. And also realizing that just because they look happy trying to go after that other person, that doesn't mean that your picture is going to be the same way, the relationship is going to be the same way, because y'all are two different people. So don't get so stuck on the pictures that you see and the different things. Focus on the internal things of the relationship. There's more to it than what meets the surface. But
you was preaching.
but that is it for this Avid Chime. Be bold, be fearless, and be great.
Follow me, it's down there.
Down below.
Of course.
Down below. All right, be great.